Hello, hello, hello. Gaz is here, and today we're gonna be playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Um, it's been a while since I've played this one, but I remember really enjoying the story and the mystery. So we're just gonna hang out on this boat until we get to our destination, Edith Finch. Oh, oops.
A lot of
Uh,
this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
okay.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
I love the
I
knitted
hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
gloves. I love the jacket. I love everything. Okay.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hi. Hello. This
The
is
truth
really
is,
beautiful.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I don't blame you. It looks pretty spooky from the outside. Very unsettling. It looks like it could tip over, especially that corner over there.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
So if I remember correctly, there should be something over
I
here.
asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Hmm. All right. I think I went through the um, garage. The garage.
Crawling
That's
through the
one way
doggy
of
door
getting
used to
in
be a
there.
lot easier when I was 11. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I will say, the house...
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Really nice.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Is that a Sasquatch? Barbara Finch. Oh, look at them as a family together. A lot of bugs. Somebody is a bug collector. You won't be going there anytime soon.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
That is so eerie. I'm just noticing that. This whole house is like a cemetery when you really think about it. I already looked at that. Everything is bolted, and this is like a
My Grandpa
viewing.
Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Nothing. Everything preserved, basically. Nothing to be touched. The spirits will remain as long as nothing it is obstructed. So this one is Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So much death. So she was how old? 10 years old. Wow. More bugs? Okay, hold up. Before I go further. So this one... 1917, 2010. So they were 83 years old. Not bad. And then 1915, 1964. It's 49, no, 39. You were, I don't want to, Only 11. Calvin and Sam. Okay, let's keep going. Let me look at all these portraits real quick. Oh, look at the kitty. Dance. That's a cute portrait. When you really think about it, there's so many memories just on these walls, and I can see why they wanted it inherited because they don't want to lose. I believe in the afterlife and like spirits remaining in houses and walls. So this is just right up my alley
I
of
spent a
what I
lot
want
of
to play
time
right
playing
now.
in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Well, only one way to find out. $20,000
Turns
leads
out,
under the
my
sea.
mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
This is a cute room.
I
Oh,
grew
look
up
at the
looking at
little
Molly's
stuffed
room through the peephole.
animals.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Ooh, what's this?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
The other thing about this house and this family is that it's a very large family, so it could be very
I ate
easy
a lot of things that night.
to neglect your child.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
But the gerbil needs to eat it.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, this is so cool. Okay. Where did the bird go?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, little purrs. Oh. Okay, so up here.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
A determined cat.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
You gonna grab any of the rabbits? Or are we just flying for now? Oh, right. I have to catch them. Ah, there we go.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. Suddenly, I was a shark.
Now we're going to the ocean. This
I rolled
poor
off
little
the cliff
girl.
and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
So where's the food? Where's the food? I'm a shark. Where can we go? Oh, there's something.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
What I'm thinking is that this was all a dream. And if this was a dream, this would be one amazing dream to have as a kid. But at the same time, terrifying. Because this amount of hunger, it's unquenchable. Are there any more seals? Am I going the right direction? Okay, so we're finding the same seal. Fat,
I
juicy
grabbed on
seal.
tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, now I'm an octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Now this is the part of the dream where it turns into a nightmare.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Just ate him whole. Holy crap.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oops. Okay. Where do I go from here? Okay. Okay, let me try going down here. think I'm right back in the beginning. Oh no. Oh, this is actually pretty fun though. Being this giant creature. Okay, let's get back buckets mode. We're trying to progress through the story. Oh, we just went through that wall. Nope. Okay, let's back it up. Back it up. So what do I do from here? Trying to remember. Oh, I'm guessing we're supposed to get him. Okay. So let's go back outside. There we go. At least we did some exploring of the boat. Hi, don't mind me, I'm just gonna nums you.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
We'll see. This girl's got quite the imagination. Oh, that's right.
I got closer and closer.
It was her.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Jesus.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Because she was 10 years old. Or Molly. Wonder what really did happen.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
So, what do I think really happened? I think she starved to death.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yep. Etched to the walls. Okay.
This will be obvious later, but My mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, it does. In 1890 to 1937. Oh, 1880, 1937. So it was 57 years old. Right? Yep. The mysteries of death and thereafter. Joining the great majority. So it looks like this family really believed in a lot of like afterlife stuff. Mr. Martian, a lot of science fiction. The Hardy Boys, hell yes. Camera, the Wraith, the Old Breed. Alright, let me see what else is in here. Norwegian folktales, hell yeah. Got some perfumes, some meds. So it looked like the mother was the type that would always want to take care of the whole family. That's why she wanted this house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Conspiracy Now, Sam Photo Award, My Friend, Bigfoot, Edith Interview, Random Chunk, Weird America, Finches, Home Movies.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
On Memory, Treasure, Tales from Beyond, The Jungle Book. Love this collection of books. I just like the whole structure of the house. It's so eerie, but... Oh, the portrait.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
A lot of death in this family. Lots and lots of death.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
There's a secret in the bathroom. Best friend. Come on. Come on.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Nice. So what we got here? Oven fridge. More death. Just a house full of death.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, is that the camera? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's check the rest of this place.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
I would say it would be pretty fun to just explore this house in real life. If there was a house like this in real life. And just finding all the secrets and hidden compartments and everything. It would be a lot of fun. Fort Sam.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin, 1950, 1961, only 11 years old. I like the little spaceship that keep it together though. It's cute. Alright, let's do it.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Is this supposed to happen? Oh, okay.
At
There we
Barbara's
go.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming!
Okay, so Calvin went inside and Sam stayed. I'm guessing this is Sam right now, because he's the one that passed away. Okay. Am I doing this right? Is there more? Okay. Maybe if I stopped. I don't think so. Pretty sure I'm supposed to progress this way. Because if I oh, wait. Let me try something. Nope. Ah. There we go.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That is a beautiful way to see it. A very beautiful way.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
All right, that was Calvin. So then Sam. Oh, well, we'll find out shortly. So that was Calvin.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
And then this is Sam's side. Okay.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I don't blame him. It's so cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Before we go there,
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
wow, they even kept the cake. Cigarettes. 1944, 1960. So she was only 16 years old. Before I read her story, let's see what else she's got here. She worked at a Petaluma diner. I'd imagine she was probably 15, 16. So probably her first and last job. Center stage. Stir of cinema. Workout. Barb Street. Oh. Fashion convention. Improv night. Oh wait, nope, that just takes me back. Sorry. Let me get back out here. I will say, the parents... I think the mother did her best to provide, at least, to the children. Give them everything that they want. Food, a place to sleep, and everything. However, I believe there was, because it was such a big family, there was a lot of neglect.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
You're not supposed to go to the basement. The Halloween music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh boy. What I love about this game is that each story is so creative and okay, so Walter Finch.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay. So
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, so... Ah, right. Stairs is right here. And he's gone.
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Jeez. I think hers is the most tragic because she just wanted to be seen. She just wanted to... Yeah. We see you, Barbara. May you rest in peace. And I think this is a good stopping point for me to proceed the next time around. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.